Hey everyone, welcome to NAOVGIR, New and Old Video Games in Review. My name is Bobman18. Welcome. Now, I know it's been a while since I have done this video. I've been trying to do it for the past couple days, but it's just been failing. So, here you are. So we left off on Halo 2 Part 2, and over the Christmas break, like I said, I wish I could have done it over Christmas break, but I was just busy. But over my Christmas break, then I began to think, what is this blog all about? And I looked at, I'm like, review, duh. So I'm not not talking about levels and all that stuff, except how I did for Borderlands, how I talked about it. And I didn't talk about all the levels. I talked about, like, the bosses and all that. But that's mainly it. But the rest of the stuff, I'm just gonna talk about the game, like how it is, like the structure, the quality of the game and all that. So, since I did Halo 1 and I did part of Halo 2, I'm just going to finish up Halo 1, finish up Halo 2, and I'm going to give you a little bit more of what I thought of Halo 1, Halo 3, and while we're at it, I'm going to do Halo Wars, Reach, and ODST. You won't be hearing much of Reach and ODST because I don't remember of it, and I haven't played Halo 4 yet, so I can't really give a review about that. So, for Halo 2, since we're on Halo 2, let's just go from there. What I thought from Halo 2, it was just, that game was just a mind blower. That was really my first rated M first person shooter that had like we go look up and down, and you can look diagonal or any kind of directions. And I thought it was pretty cool when I played it for the first time, and I was like in 6th grade. So, but I did rent it, and I was like, oh my gosh, this game was a mind blower. I mean, at the start it was kind of like the start was slow, but it was just to help me understand. But once you got up to where you first fight the Covenant, the first level you fight with the Covenant, I was like, okay, let's do this. And I had my SMG, and that was my favorite gun in that game. And I started blasting the Covenant, like, and just shooting all these aliens. I'm like, oh my god, this game is so cool. The blood and all that. I'm like, this is so cool. And I thought the graphics were amazing at that time. And now I look back, it's like, wow, what the hell? I literally thought that looked good. Ha! Wow. But that's what's so cool about graphics, about how graphics improve. Anyway, going through that game, I thought the storyline was amazing. Like I said, the graphics were good, and they still look kind of good today. I mean, in today's standpoint, we think it looks like crap, but I think it looks still pretty cool. But the gameplay of it, the gameplay, the storyline, the guns that they have is so cool. And what I loved about in that game too is, you see the bad side. So it's like, when you're the good, the Covenant's bad, and now you're being the Covenant, which is good, and then the Marines are bad. So it was cool to look at another standpoint, which was cool. And how the Brutes kind of basically take over the Covenants, and the Elites kind of die off, and that's how the Arbiter ends up on your team. That's at the start of the third one. Spoiler alert. Sorry. Yeah, yeah, it was kind of cool how you play as the Elite on the last level, and you're on their, like, you kind of start on their team, and the Chief doesn't know until like Halo 3, which is cool. But yeah, Halo 2 was really good. A lot of people, like Fiery Joker, who on YouTube, I'll put a Notions, and I'll put down the link. He's cool. You know what? I mind his I was mad about him saying this because he thinks Halo 2 was overrated, and he didn't think that was a really good sequel. So I disagree, but I respect him. Everybody has their own opinions, and I respect him. He's cool. There's some other videos he's done that I really like, so you should check him out. Like I said, I'll give you the link and in the description, and you should see his videos. His videos are pretty cool. But anyway, in my opinion, I think Halo 2 was a really good sequel, and a lot of people don't think that. Like I said, Fire Joker doesn't think that, but I thought it was a really good sequel. I thought it was a really good follow up from Halo 1 to Halo 2, which it was like it was cool. I hard to describe, but let's go back to Halo 1, Combat Involved, I should say. Halo Combat Involved. After I played Halo 2, I kind of discovered that there was another Halo game, Combat Involved, and that time I wasn't really big much of a gamer. I was kind of going into there, and that's when I really started getting into the shooter genre, which had have sequels. I played a lot of racing games and all that. That it didn't really matter. So yeah. So when I learned about Combat Involved, I got that game, and that was so cool. The start of it, where like you figure out you are this guy, and you don't know much about him until you describe him. And it's funny. I always went through the I always just stopped. I always went through the cutscenes, and I learned that you had to watch it to understand it better. So it was what playing that game, and I got out of the cryo tube. I don't know what the heck is going on, and go through the learn to go up and down, doing the shield thing. And I thought I'm right about to master some guns, but go into the armory and learn about guns. But Captain Keyes calls you up to the bridge, and then the Covenant start attacking you, and you're unarmed, which was so cool. And you thought this guy was going to take you along the way, but then he gets killed by an explosion. So you are on your own, finding your way to the bridge, and you got Covenant trying to shoot at you, but you got your Marines on your back, which was cool. Yeah, Halo 1 was cool. It was kind of short, but as if everybody, I don't know who does, but I hated the flood in the first one. It was all right in the first one, then I got used to it. But in the second one, I literally hated that. That flood was so hard. And I have to say Halo 2 was one of the longest games I ever played. Not because they had a decent amount of levels. They had quite a few levels, but like when the flood came in, when you're like the Covenant and the Marines, like just when they start attacking you, it's like you can't figure out where the heck you're going. It took me forever to figure out where the hell I was going. But it was so cool, and it was wild when I played Halo 2 for the first time. And that's when I discovered you had to watch the cutscenes. I was like when you first play as the Arbiter, and like it's purple instead of green. It's like okay, it's like wow, this kind of looks different, but it's okay. I'm like, why do I have a sword? Why do I have a plasma gun? Why am I going invisible? It's like what the heck is going on? And then I figured I'm like, oh right, I'm the Arbiter. I gotta watch the cutscene. Whoops. But yeah, I mean, playing that gameplay was good. The first one was like amazing. I thought it was like truly the gameplay of it, the style, the flow was amazing. Second one, it was good. The gameplay was good. The storyline was fine. The flow was good. It had some parts, like I said, when it had a lot of that flood attacking you, I think that took a lot of the like. Okay, I'm like. I mean, when you played that game for the first time, you saw that, and it may just be me, but I'm not the only one who died a lot. Even if you're playing on the easy level, you had a hard time going through that. Don't laugh at me. I still play on it. And I still have a hard time. I haven't played Halo 2 in such a long time. But moving on to Halo 3. When I learned about Halo 3 coming out, I was like, I gotta get an Xbox 360. I had to get it just because I want to play Halo 3 because it looks so awesome. But my parents were going to fork up all that money just to get it one game. But funny I'm saying that. My dad, I used to follow the official Xbox magazine, and my dad saw there was a really cool airplane game which was Ace Combat 6 Fires of Liberation. And when you learn about that, because my dad loves jet fighter games, and when you learn that there's a game called Rock Band, one of his friends told him about it. My dad says we gotta get an Xbox, so we found one on eBay, but then we had to buy the other parts for it though, so it kind of sucked. Then we had to get it fixed. Oh my goodness, that was hell. But anyway, when we got fixed, when I popped in Halo 3 when I got it, when it came out and I got it on sale, it was like $60 and I got it for like it was like 45 I think, something like that. It was a good sale. And I remember I got it at Target. It was so cool. When I popped that baby in, and this was on even high definition, this was on standard edition. When I popped that bad boy in, and not just going through, I had to go look up, down. It's like, okay, you want it inverted or not, whatever. But once you went through that forest and all that, I'm like, wow, this looks so amazing. This looks so real. But then, we had an HD TV, and then when I got the HD cord for it, I tried it, and I'm like, oh, this looks so real. It looks like I am here. In the gameplay of that, not a lot of levels in there, but it took a great amount of time to play each level. And I say, out of the whole Halo series, Halo 3 has got to be the best from what I've played. If I play Halo 4, that might change it. Who knows? But from my standpoint, Halo 3 is still my favorite Halo game out of all the Halo games. Not even just like even over. I'm not counting the knockoffs. So like Halo Wars. I don't know if that goes into storyline. I can't remember. Some people said they do. Some people said it doesn't. I don't care. But Halo 3 was so cool. The graphics were amazing. The gameplay was amazing. The flow was great. Coming from Halo 2, like I said, it was fine. Come from there, it was like here was Halo 1. Here was Halo 2. Here is Halo 3. Like right here. Blew my mind. It was so much fun. That had like the gravity hammer. That was so cool. Spartan laser. And that was really my first Xbox Live game, actually. My parents wouldn't let me have Xbox Live when I was a kid, when I had the original Xbox, and it was kind of hard because my Xbox was we were living in Indiana at the time, and so we had a basement, so that's when I played it down there. And the Ethernet cord you needed was up by my parents' computer, and I was up on the second floor, so it kind of sucked. But anyways, yeah, Halo 3 was my first Xbox Live game, and I enjoyed playing that. That was a lot of fun. So yeah, I mean, it was cool. I loved it. What else? So like, I want to see my favorite levels from Halo 1. It was God, what was the name of that one? Where it's like when you go up onto the Covenant ship and you had to go and rescue Keys. It was sad, but it was cool at the same time. Second level was the one. I'm trying to remember that level. It was like you go underwater with the elevator, and it takes you on the other side. It was like kind of like ruins, but it was like in the future, and like you had to go on like the kind of like a little monorail thing. It was really cool, and it stopped when you had to attack the Covenant. You had to go jump on the other one to go on the other to go on the other half to cross to get to the other building. But I thought that was a really cool level. And then Halo 3, man, that's been so long. I guess it was the last level when you had to escape because it just had a lot of intensity to it. So yeah. So going to a Halo 3 ODST, from a lot of people I know, I think myself and a lot of people were disappointed in that one. It was, in my opinion, it was confusing, and a lot of people, I think it was confusing them too. But it was confusing. Like at the start, it was like, okay, I'm on this, this city. It's like, but it's all dark and all that. I don't know what to do. I had to attack these aliens and all that. But then you had to find like these key objects and all that, and it kind of tells the story of what happened before, like how it ended up like that. So it was like, I was confused, really. I can't remember much of it because I haven't played in so long. I played it like when it came out, then I was just disappointed. Reach, I mean, ODST kind of kept me in there because it wanted to play me some more. Reach did not. That was another disappointment. I'm sorry if you are a fan of Reach. I am sorry. I just did not like Reach. It just did not grab me. I tried. I did not like it. So, sorry. But, whatever. But, when I tried Halo Wars, I was skeptical of that game at first. Um, you know, my friend, I tried, Command and Conquer. It was Command and Conquer because that was its style. But on PC, I played another game called Axis and Allies. It was the same kind of style. I was confused, like, oh, too many keys. I'm a little kid. Forget it. When I heard about Halo Wars, which gonna be on Xbox, I was like, forget it. And I'm like, no, I don't like that. I don't like this kind of stuff. It's like my friend said, just try it. I'm like, okay, tried the demo, loved it. I got it. I still own it, and I still play today. It's a lot of fun. So, like I said, Halo 3 is still my favorite out of any Halo game. Like I said, I haven't played Halo 4 yet, but whatever. Yes, even over the Halo Combat involved Anniversary, which was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. That was a pretty cool game. How you can see the graphics today. But yeah. Halo is like one of my favorite games of all time. And Call of Duty lovers, a lot of Call of Duty lovers hate Halo. And it's true. I've met a lot of Call of Duty people who hate Halo. And I'm like, Call of Duty came out in 03, the first one. First Halo came out in 01. Halo Combat Evolved changed for FPS, first-person shooter games forever. Forever it changed it. You had Tomb Raider, which was nice, but that was in third person. But then I had Half-Life. Half-Life was good. Not a lot of games could come up to snuff with that game. Bungie did a pretty good job with Marathon, but nothing can come up to snuff with Halo or with Half-Life. That game was a mind-blowing game, and I have played it. The graphics are alright, but the gameplay is awesome. I won't go on a rant because I'm going to keep that for a review. But you only had Half-Life only topped it. No one could really top it. They could really just get the the shooting, but no one can grasp the storyline, the gameplay, all that together. When Halo came out from Bungie, really improved what they did. Wow. I mean, I couldn't play it since I didn't own an Xbox in 01 when it came out, but when I played that, it was like, oh my gosh, this game is awesome. I thought it was better than Call of Duty, and I was a fan of Medal of Honor. I kind of like Medal of Honor more than Call of Duty, and I loved Halo more than Medal of Honor. So I really don't care. People thought I was crazy, but I'm like, I don't care. I really don't care. But I like Call of Duty now. I own all the Modern Warfare series. I own Black Ops 2. I enjoy it, but I think Halo, which I don't play that much, but I still play it once in a while. But I think Halo is like one of the best shooter franchise. And Call of Duty lovers, you gotta give your respect to Halo, because without Halo, I think FPS would be different from what it is today. So give your respect to Halo. Come on, guys. Give respect to Halo. Play it. You don't have to, what? Forget that. You don't have to play it. Just give it its respect. You don't have to like it, but just give it respect, you Call of Duty lovers. If you love FPS and you don't like Halo, there's something wrong with you, because you gotta give Halo its respect. Because in my opinion, you can hear that from a lot of gamers, that Halo Combat Evolved changed gaming forever. And Halo 2 topped it, and even Halo 3. I think it took a while for Call of Duty to really get their names out of there. I think after Halo 3, that's when Call of Duty got their name out there. I think when it really hit the Modern Warfare series, and I think really Modern Warfare was good, but Modern Warfare 2 really got Call of Duty's name out there. But that's just me, from what I have seen, and that's my standpoint. Alright. So, I'm gonna give you, I'm gonna talk something, I'm gonna talk for a little bit. So, I'm done talking about Halo. So, Halo series, double thumbs up. So, alright, so, here's a few things I want to tell you about. So, I'm going to do more games in review. But, I am going to do, my top 10 favorites or hated of any kind of games, or, style, series, whatever it is. Um, so yeah, that will be could be a video too. Um, I will do some Let's Plays, so watch out for that too. Um, I'm gonna do more videos instead of writing, except if it's a quick update or something like that, then I'll put that in writing. But video is quicker for me and it's better for me because I can't type really fast, and I have the Dragon Speak system, but it in my just video is gonna work for me better. So yeah. My next thing is I started up school. I started up school today. So I only have one class today. I only have one class Tuesdays and Thursdays, and two classes Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Sorry. So my schedule, and I'm working on another mod. I'm working on a mod, doing music for a mod for these guys. So that's gonna take up time too. So this is gonna be my schedule. Since I did a video this week, I'm gonna be good. And that's mainly on my week for video. That's what's gonna be. That's what around those days is gonna be on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You're not gonna get one video a week. One video, unless I'm with work and I haven't backed up with schoolwork and all that. Then I'll let you know and I say, wait until next week because you're gonna get your video. And I might treat you for two. So watch out for that. So every other week I switch off for music then video, the music then video, music then video. So you get the point. Um even top 10, even for a whole game, for one video of Let's Play, that's going to take up that's going to use that 1 week. So I just want to let you know. So yeah. So hope you enjoyed my Halo review. I hope I get more followers. Like I always say, spread the word. You gotta watch this video on YouTube now. I want to hear your comments. If you need questions, send me questions. Send me messages on YouTube. My email, it's on the blog. It's on the main blog page. Sorry about the competition thing I threw out so fast. I'm gonna wait until I get some more viewers, so you don't have to worry about that. What else? Yeah. So got the competition done. Think that's it. If I have anything else to say, I'll put it down on the when I put the video. I'll write it down. But think that's it. Yeah. Spread the word. Gotta watch the video. Gotta watch the videos now. Comments, thumbs up, thumbs down. Be respectful to other people. Be respectful to me, please. If you're not respectful to other people, no foul language, none of that. I think I'll put that on the blog too. So watch yourself, guys. That's pretty much it. So this is Bobman18 for NAOVGIR. New and old video games in review. Signing off.